Hey, this is Pastor Joel, and I just want to update you on what's going on in our church. This Sunday, January 31st, at both Kalita and Milledgeville United Methodist churches, we are going to be coming back and restarting in person worship. Because the numbers in our area are moving in the right direction and going down when they're supposed to be, or up if they're supposed to be. Um, and and with the Illinois Health Department rolling back the mitigation policies and suggestions, our health teams at both churches have talked and have um, decided that now is a good time to come back, and we feel like it's relatively safe and that we can do that, and so we are going to do that. We're going to limit who's there to 50 or less, which when if we get more than 50, we have some plans to figure out how to make that happen. But when you come, we are going to ask that you wear a mask, that you stay at least 6 feet away from those that are not in your immediate household. Even when you're not only sitting down but coming and going, we're going to ask um, that you maintain that distance. Um, the services are going to look a little bit like they did when we were back in person the last time, but not fully back. We will not be singing together, and the services are going to be shorter to try to limit the time that we spend in the same room, to try to keep um, ourselves and our families and our community relatively safe. But we are going to come back, and so that will be available this Sunday, depending on snow, because I heard there's a forecast that we may get quite a bit of snow overnight on Saturday into Sunday, and so hopefully that doesn't happen. But our plan right now is to come back. If you are not able to or not ready to come back in person, that is okay. We are not going to ask or force anyone or guilt anyone. We want you to make the best decision for yourself. And so we are still committed to having the online worship service that we put on YouTube and then post to Facebook and send out through emails. That will still be recorded and sent out either Saturday night or Sunday morning. Um, and we're going to have another option where at each church we're going to turn on the FM transmitter and broadcast what's happening in the service at either 9 o'clock in Kalito or 10:30 in Milledgeville. And so if you would like to, you can drive up and park and stay in your car outside for the service and listen to everything that's going on. Or if you live in a home that's close enough to the church, within a couple blocks, and maybe you may be able to hear it depending on your radio. And so that'll be 94.5 that we will broadcast that, FM that will broadcast that. And so there are options if you don't want to come into the building. And so I just want to let you know, and we're very hopeful about these steps in the right direction. But I also want to say that we are kind of holding this with mixed emotions and tensions. While we have hope and we are moving in the right direction, we do know that people are still getting infected with this virus, that people are still dying from this virus, as we have seen very personally over the last week. And so while the numbers are moving down in our area, there are a lot of places in our world where the numbers are moving in the wrong direction and are having a much harder time. And so I just want to ask that even as we come back and we take steps to come back um, towards doing a little bit more, I want to ask that you keep all those that are sick, all those who are grieving, all those who are caring for those who are sick, just keep them in prayer. And continue to do your part when you are out in public, when you are at work, when you are meeting with people. Just continue to do your best to not transmit this virus. We know that you can not know you have it, and so please wear a mask. Please consider who you're spending long periods of time with, and do what you can to help stop the spread of this virus, even as we take steps to come back. And so we're going to hold those together. We know the vaccine is on its way, and some of you have gotten your first doses, and those will continue to roll out, and we'll make decisions when we get there, but that will not be as fast as we want it to be. And so we still need to do our part in loving God and loving our neighbor, by making sure we're not contributing to the spread of this virus. But we do feel like at this time we can come back to meeting in person, and keep ourselves relatively safe as long as we follow the rules and continue to protect one another. And so want to let you know. And so I might see you on Sunday in person, or continue to check in online. And so, but wanted to let you know that that's what's going on. And so I hope you're doing well. I'm praying for you, and I wish God's blessings on you today.